Are we ready to sing some country music today?
Festival sound has a sweet spot, and I suppose if you really wanted to feel it, you're down the front. My name's James, and this is my gig.
Savannah in the Round is a colossal country music festival in North Queensland's Gulf, Savannah. And in the tradition of big Aussie things, the festival does not hold back. So it may come as no surprise that this giant event is led by a giant name, the one and only James Dean.
Yeah, okay, well, so being named James Dean, I think I've had a little dig every day of my life since I was about 5. Goes with the turf.
All jokes aside, James's love for music stands alone and has been a lifelong affair.
Music's always played a big part of my life. I'll still remember my first album, Ripper 73, I think it was, and one of those. And we've all had one of those rippers in our life.
James took his love of music to the airwaves as a radio presenter, and it was from there that he discovered his love for live music.
My work for 25 years was very radio-centric, so I was running radio stations, and prior to that being on air and doing all manner of things in between.
The Emerald Country Music Spectacular. From country music's newest stars to its elder statesmen, they all had one thing in common. They were there to entertain.
Say, hey, good looking, what you got cooking?
Still remember the first one, 1987, Emerald Showgrounds, and it was a simple model. It was like 10 bands for $10 on the back of a semi-trailer, in the middle of the showgrounds, ground stacked, old PA. It sounded really good though. From that moment, I was hooked. I just absolutely loved live music, and I still do to this day. How good's that? Personally, I've always loved North Queensland. I lived there in the late 90s. I was managing radio stations there at that time. But there's no festival up there like what we do. There isn't a festival that's akin to Byron Bay Blues Fest or CMC Rocks or Gympie Muster. We'd been looking at North Queensland and we'd been sitting on that idea for a while. How it came about, we had a local business guy who got in our ear, said, you should look at Mareeba, it's got a really nice facility to run a festival. And I took one look at it and went, bang. When you see 5,000 people inside that tent watching Coach Savannah move over to a bull ride, that's just a jump to the left, right? So I've done enough festivals to be able to assemble the right artists in the right sequence on the right stages at the right times of the day, and it was just about getting the artists right. We've had artists now, some big name artists, applying early and wanting to be a part of the festival.
The festival is a celebration of both local and international artists, from John Williamson to Tex Perkins and Kate Sobrano to Casey Chambers.
Jimmy and Jane Barnes played Savannah last year. Jimmy delivered a fantastic show, and to see Jane raving about our event on social media and Jimmy talking our event up within industry circles was a real accolade for us.
But at the end of the day, a festival is nothing without the crowd.
I think for us involved in the music industry, we get such a buzz out of just getting it right and seeing patrons happy. It's all about patrons. It's about your customer.
You've got to come. You've just got to come. It's awesome.
Excellent. 100 out of 100.
I think that 2024 will absolutely be at next level to 2023. We're doing the hard yards at the moment. We've got the sleeves rolled up and we're putting our best foot forward. We've got some great artists already. We've led with a pretty strong rock lineup, but there's a whole bunch of country to come. It's not far off. Stay tuned.
And while while Savannah in the Round is already big, it can always get bigger. So if you'd like to join James Dean and his incredible talent, he's sourced from all around the world, check out Savannah in the Round today.
If you take in the music festival and stay a few extra days and enjoy the just immense beauty and things that the region has to offer, you'll have such a great time. So we'd love to see you in October in North Queensland.